crews are battling wildfires across the West and the globe. Intense winds, low humidity, and dangerous heat for millions are creating the perfect conditions as 50 large fires burn. In Central Oregon, the flat fire leveling houses and prompting evacuations, burning nearly 22,000 acres and just 5% contained. In California, crews are getting the upper hand on the picket fire, but the dangerous fight is raging across the globe, including in Europe, with one of their worst summers ever. Watch this. A helicopter losing control as it tried to pick up water from a lake. Somehow, the pilot and crew managed to escape alive. The stakes are high and the heat is on. We start tonight with Morgan Chesky from Los Angeles. Tonight, high winds and brutal heat, fueling a bitter West Coast firefight. Flames in Central Oregon, scorching homes and more than 21,000 acres. The fight to contain, crucial from above. Where key drops saved entire neighborhoods. We did have some new growth yesterday, but caught it relatively early. Red flag warnings now cover parts of Oregon, Washington, and California, where crews are battling the picket fire in Napa Valley. The terrain so rough, helicopters dropped off firefighters by day before searching for hotspots at night.
Yeah, I've never seen them run at night before this year, so it's pretty incredible.
Despite burning nearly 7,000 acres, crews say they've reached 13% containment and counting.
It's comforting to know that they were on it right away. We also got lucky with the wind.
In neighboring Nevada,
Oh my God, the whole side of your face!
fierce winds ripping through the popular Burning Man festival this weekend. The 50-mile-per-hour gust destroying tents and temporarily shutting down entry, leaving thousands stuck in their cars for hours. Campsites covered in layer after layer of dust. Across the country, even New York wasn't immune to wild weather. Severe thunderstorms forced hundreds to take shelter at the state fair, where heavy rain and high winds wreaked absolute havoc. And Morgan joins us live tonight from Southern California. Morgan, these ongoing heat alerts aren't helping firefighting efforts. No, Tom, in fact, they're complicating the ongoing firefights in these multiple states. And at last check, 11 million Americans remain under these heat alerts on the West Coast, where the fire risk remains incredibly high. Tom, okay, Morgan Chesky first. Morgan, thank you. There were those deadly Israeli airstrikes on a hospital in Gaza that killed 20 people, including several journalists. Israeli officials calling it a mishap, but under pressure tonight to explain how this happened. Here's Molly Hunter.
Outside of southern Gaza's only functioning hospital, chaos after an Israeli strike. Minutes later, with first responders and journalists on the scene, a second blast. Seen live on the air, striking the same spot. And here, that moment inside the hospital. In all, 20 people were killed. The now mangled staircase at the side of Nasser Hospital was a lifeline for journalists, a well-known place to access Wi-Fi. 5 journalists are among the dead. Hossam al-Masri with Reuters, Miriam Abu Dhaka, a photographer with the AP, Mohammed Salama with Al Jazeera, and freelancers Moaz Abu Taha and Ahmed Abu Aziz. Tonight, Israel says it's investigating. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu posting, Israel deeply regrets the tragic mishap at the hospital.
We are operating in an extremely complex reality. Hamas terrorists deliberately use civilian infrastructure, including hospitals, as shields.
In Washington, President was asked about it today.
I don't want to see it. At the same time, we have to end that whole nightmare.
The Committee to Protect Journalists says at least 189 journalists have been killed in Gaza in the last 22 months. And today, the Gazan press corps placing blood-stained cameras on their press vests, saying goodbye to 5 more of their own.
With that, Molly joins us live from Jerusalem. Molly, the big question tonight, right? How does Israel explain these mishaps? And what are they saying more tonight?
Tom, they haven't explained. All they've said is that there was a strike earlier today in the area of Nasser Hospital. They've launched an investigation. Meanwhile, the AP and Reuters have already issued a joint letter demanding answers from Israeli authorities. Tom?
All right, Molly, we thank you for that. Back here at home, President Trump tonight suggesting he'll take his